Hello children, in last class we learned do forms, do, does, did in primary auxiliary verbs. Now in this session, day 8 class, you are going to learn have forms. So what are the functions of have forms? Before moving to this session, let us recall what we discussed in last class. Right. So do, does, did. Do, does, did. They are always used in present and past tense. Right. Do does always go with present tense, and did always goes with past tense, right? So we have seen everything in do forms, right? So and also now in this session you are going to learn has, have, had, has, have, had. So actually has and have also, right, has, have, had, they are used in continuous and perfective perfective forms, right? What is, let us see once. For example, so in there are different types of verb forms, right? What are they? We have already discussed first form of a verb, second form, and third form, right? Third form. Now, for example, in first form of a verb and second form of a verb. In first form, what do we call? Present. Here, present, and this one we call it past form. So now here, this is past participle. Past participle. Past participle. Right. So for example, here, do forms they always goes with present form and past form. Do. And here, for example, if I say that take, here it comes took, here it comes taken. Here, so here we the do, does, did, they always goes with present and past tenses. And here, right, has, have, had, they always go with past participle. I mean third form of a verb. For example, taken. So we use it as taken, we use it have taken, we use it had taken. So has, have in present perfect tense, and had comes past perfect. Has or have taken, when do we use? Present perfect. I mean, so that means here has, have, had. So we use them in perfective tenses. Right. So now here let us see right, the functions of, let us see the functions of have forms, right? Has, have, had. So actually has, have, had, they usually, right, indicate position or ownership. Possession or ownership. Ownership. So ownership. So for example, here I have a car. I have a car. For example, she has a bag. She has a bag. Right. So now here has, have. Right. They has, have. They are used in present form. Right. In present form. So now here, for example, she had a bag. She had a bag. That means actually she had a bag, right? So might be, for example, she had a bag. At present, she did not have any bag. She had no bag. So now here has, have, right? This we use in past. This we use in past. These two we use in present. Present. This is one use. When you indicate position or ownership, so we use them in present and past case. So past, as you know, she had a pencil, for example. Pencil. For example, she had a pencil. but at present she has, right, she has anything, she has no anything, she has no anything, that means she doesn't have anything. So here let us see now what these indicate. One second. So now here has, have, had. So there is another usage for this. What is the another usage? Right, has got or have got or had got. So actually in spoken language we use it. Have you got a pencil? She has got a pencil. Right. She has got a car. I have got a car. Right. She had got a pencil. She had got a pencil. That means actually has, have, had got. So this is also the same as like has, have, had. They has not, has got, have got, had got. They also indicate position. It's nothing but same meaning. I have got a car. I have got a car. So she has got a bag. She has got a bag. They also indicate position or ownership. 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 So they indicate ownership. Has got, have got, had got. Now let us see how do we use them. So actually do, does, right, does always goes with third person singular. Here also there is singular and plural. How do we use them? So for example, first person, second person and third person. First person, what are they? I and we. Second person, you. And third person, he, she, it, they. So first and second person we use have, like in present, and here in past, right, had. So you always takes have. Here it takes have. He, she, it has. Here have. They have. Here have. Right. So now here you see. So this is right. This is one way, right? When we use in the persons with the person, right? Personal pronouns. I, first person, second person, and third person. First person, I and we, right? Take have. Second person, you take have. Third person, he, she, it only takes has. Has. When do we use has? Has always go with he, she, it. When the third person is singular, we use has. Right. So now you see here. Now you see they have, they have. Right. Right. So this is one usage. And the second point is I already discussed here. Present, past, and past participle. And other than when we use perfect tenses, present perfect or past perfect. So with the third form of a verb, we use has or have or had. So when I discuss the tenses, when I teach you present perfect and past perfect, so I give it this one very clearly. So this is what. So the second point is what? So we use has or have had in perfect tenses. Perfect tenses. So why I used perfect tenses the word here? Because so maybe past perfect or present perfect. In perfect tenses we use it. We use present perfect or past perfect. So we use. Right. We see two usages. Has, have, had. They are used to indicate position or ownership. And the second one, we use them in the perfect tenses. Present perfect and past perfect. When it comes to the third usages, so when you use in the meaning of take, right, receive, experience. So when you take something, you use, instead of take, you use has or have or had. So when you receive something, you can use has or have or had. So when you experience something, right, you use has or have or had. Let us see these uses in sentences, right? Take. I have my dinner. Have, had, So I have my dinner. I have my dinner means, so have it gives as a meaning called take. I take my dinner. Right. So for example, I had no problem in searching his house. So actually you have experienced in searching his house, so that it is used as the meaning of experience. Experience here. Right. And also I have no message from him. I have no message from him. Have no, right? Have is used here. Receive. So that means he did not receive any message from him. Right? Receive. Have means here receive. He did not receive any message. Right. So now here, how do we use here? In the meaning of take, receive, and experience, we use it. Take, receive in experience, we use it has or have or have. So this is one example. So right now let us see what are the functions of has, have, had. Right, the functions of has, have, had is to indicate position or ownership, we use it, and also when we talk about perfect tenses, past or present perfect, we use it, and also we use them take, receive, experience, and sometimes we use it in continuous tenses also. Continuous tenses also. Right, continuous tenses also. Now let us see one more usage of has, have, had, and also actually we discussed do, does, did are used in present and perfect tense in framing negative and interrogative questions. Here also has, have, had are used to frame negative and interrogative sentences. Negative and interrogative. Negative, fourth point, negative and interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences. So now here she has a car. So what is this sentence? Affirmative sentence. Affirmative in the sense positive. She has a car. So how did I write here? She has no car. So this is a negative sentence. So in this negative sentence, so there are other two ways we use a negative sentence when we use has, have, had. Let us see. Has no. Right. For example, we can also say hasn't. Hasn't also we can use. That means here she hasn't any. She has no car, right? She hasn't any car. She hasn't any car. We use it. She has no car, and here another way of using a negative sentence is she hasn't any car. This is another way also. Has means here we used it as a main verb in the sentence. Right. So has also we can indicate as it is a present tense. Does plus have is equal to has here. Does plus have is equal to have. And also we can say that she doesn't have any car. She doesn't have any car. So the way, so interrogative yes no question. Has she a car? Right. So hasn't she any car? This way also we can use. Has she a car? She has no car, right? So I can use has she a car? So this way. And also we can use hasn't she any car? Also we can use. She doesn't have any car, right? So here in this way interrogative can be used. Interrogative questions can be used as she a car. And also this is yes no question. And what is the main question? Car. What does she have? We can use it. What does she have? What she has also can be used. What does she have? A question. So it can be also used interrogative. So now here, so what is the first point? Right. What is the first point? First point of has, have, had. The first point is has, have, had is used to indicate possession or ownership. The second point is it is used in perfect tenses like past and present perfect. So in past and present perfect, has, have, had always go with third form of a verb, that is past participle, right? Past participle. And the third point is, what is the third point? The third point is, okay, is when we use take, receive, experience, we use has, have, or had. And the fourth point is negative and in interrogative sentences. Sentences. We use them in these usage. In these usage. Okay. Okay, children. Let us see one more example on has, have, had. Right. For example, he had a house. What is this sentence? This sentence is affirmative. And what is the negative of this affirmative? So we can write in three ways. I told you. He had no house. No house. And also, for example, he hadn't any house. He hadn't any house. So now here, for example, another way also we can write. He did not have any house. So now here I told you, right? So had is used as a main verb here. When it is had is used, when it is a past tense, in past tense what we call did plus have becomes had also. Did plus have becomes had. So in that point, so he did not have any house. So he had no house. This is one way of writing negative. So also he hadn't any house. This is one way. And the third way, he did not have any house. This is the third way. So what is the question? Now question. Let us see interrogative. So had he a house? Had he a house? So had he a house? So had. So now here he had a house, right? Did plus have. With the help of did also we can make a question. Did he have a house? Did he have a house? Right. Did he have a house? In this way. What did he have? Main question. We can say that what did he have? So we can also write had he. So this is what is a negative. This is interrogative, and this is negative, and this is affirmative. This is affirmative. So now until now we have seen until now in this verb and its introduction. So we learn what is a verb and the description of the verb, right, and the definition of the verb and the types of the verb. What are auxiliaries or helping verbs? What are main verbs? In main verbs, regular and irregular verbs. In auxiliary verbs or helping verbs, what are primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries? And also the forms of verb. The forms is nothing but the conjugation of a verb, and so the different forms of primary auxiliaries, the different functions of primary auxiliaries, be forms, do forms, and have forms. These we learn in next class. So in next class I'll start tenses. Oh, right. Three different types of tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. Right. So future tense. So now here, let us see once. Okay, let us see here three different types of tenses. So as you all know, present, past, future. So again, present tense, right? Present tense, past tense, future tense, right? Present, past, and future. So actually, each tense subdivided into again four, right? Simple present, simple present tense, right? Present continuous, present continuous, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous, right? Now here simple past and past continuous, right? No, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect, past perfect, past perfect continuous. Okay, this is a small introduction about the tenses, right? Before going in detail with all the tenses, let us see. As you all know, you have learned in previous classes, right, that there are three tenses, right? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. In next class, we are going to learn what is tense and the difference between tense and time, and also three types of tenses, so, right? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. And in each tense has each tense is subdivided into four tenses: simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect continuous. See, right? So in in present tense, simple present; in past, simple past; in future, simple future. So here, later, first we all go with. So I am going to teach you here all the simple tenses at a time. First simple present, next simple past, next simple future. Later all the continuous tenses. So present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. Next again all the perfect tenses: present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. And later I teach you past perfect continuous tenses. All the past perfect continuous tenses: present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. In this structural way, in this structural way, I am going to teach you all the tenses. So here each and every tense, I am going to give you everything in detail about each and every tenses. So here present continuous is nothing but, right, present now indefinite also we can say, right? So here this is in the next class, in the coming class, I am going to teach you. Okay children, thank you, have a nice day.